Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. You're watching JCTV on the Xbox One console. This is a Ninghan Farms episode number 8. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I sure do appreciate it. Alright, what are we doing today on Ninghan Farms? We are just finishing up the harvesting on our newly purchased field number 16. You remember from last episode, we purchased field number 16 and it was full of canola, and now we're just finishing up that harvest and we're going to, what are we going to do? We're going to sell it all, but first we've been storing it in the silo. We do have some things that we need to do today. I don't want to spoil anything. We are going to be recycling some equipment. We're going to take stock on what we have. We're going to purchase some new stuff, and it's going to be a fun, exciting time. Let's get to it. So if you have not already done so, folks, do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Drop a like on the video and ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. You don't want to miss anything, folks. We've got some changes coming up, and again, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but you're just going to have to tune in to find out what they are. And after that, folks, go to the featured channel section of my YouTube channel. You'll see 5 excellent Farming Simulator YouTubers there. Mr. Crazy Simulator, Carl Johnson Gaming, Deuce MS, Least Square Gaming, and Mr. Farming Nation. Go and check out those 5 gentlemen there. Like their videos, subscribe to their channels, and ring their notification bells as well. You don't want to miss anything coming from those gentlemen. Then come and follow us on all of our social media platforms, folks. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, Patreon, you name it, we are there. Oh, look, we've got eggs on the ground. We're going to have to store those. We got 7 boxes of eggs. Let's go check this out. Sorry, I'm like ADD this morning. All right, we got lots of eggs. We got 11 in that last box. We now have 20, 40, 60, 78 chickens. They are hatching like crazy. We've got 78 chickens now and lots of eggs. All right, what was I saying? Yes, come and follow us on all of our social media platforms, folks. Twitter, Facebook, Discord, Patreon, you name it, we are there. There's also a PayPal link there if you feel so inclined to send a donation my way to keep the content coming and keep the equipment running and in tip-top form. That would be fantastic. Remember, folks, donations are never expected, but always appreciated. You will earn a special place in my heart for the years to come. There is also a link there from Sprizzy.com. If you have your own YouTube channel and you're looking to grow and get some exposure, check out Sprizzy.com at the link in the description, and they'll be happy to help you out. We are going to take this last little bit of canola and put it in the silo, and then we will take stock on what we have, how much crops we need to sell, what we need to buy, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do all of that. As the farm gets bigger and the fields get larger is what I wanted to say, we are going to have to upgrade some equipment, primarily the seeder. I love that John Deere seeder. It holds a special place in my heart, but it's just not going to cut it at 6 meters wide. We're going to need something a little wider, and we've got, what did that say, 50,000 liters of canola that we need to sell as well. And that will help us in purchasing some new equipment. We're also probably be going to hitting up the bank. We're going to be hitting up the bank for a hefty, sizable bank loan. We do need some things. And as much as I didn't want to go to the bank, we're going to go to the bank. Here's the John Deere seeder that we're going to trade in. We are going to drive all that seeder down to the shop. You can see field number 16 is quite large. And my expansion plans include field number 11, which is also quite large. So this John Deere seeder is not going to do well. And we've got to reseed 14 and 16, as you can see. So a larger seeder would help us out in the long run. So I think that's what we're going to do today. All right, let's see, what else are we doing? What else? Oh, yes, we're going to sell all of that canola. We've got to sell the canola first before we can start making any type of purchases and things like that, because we need money. We only have $25,000 in the bank, and we need to sell some crops. So we're going to jump back in the Fent favorite, and then we're going to see we got 50,000 liters of canola. Who's paying the most for canola? All right, Gaverson Grains is paying the most for canola, but the price is going down at $13.09 per 1,000 liters. We've got to get there. That's Bruce Bargain over there. Where is Gaverson Grains? I think it's down by the shop. Well, let's load up, and then we'll check out exactly where Gaverson Grains is. And then we'll drive on down there. Let's take the first load of canola, shall we? Alright, we're going to have to get a bigger tipper as well. You can see, we've got 50,000 liters of canola, and this trailer only holds 14,000 liters. So this is going to take like 5 trips to Gaverson Grains and back. That's somewhat problematic in the way of fuel consumption. Doesn't make much sense. We could use a bigger tipper, and we've got the storage space now. We just put that new shed in last week. So let's take this full trailer of canola down to the sell point, shall we? Alright, here we are arriving. Sorry, we made a mistake. We weren't going to Gaverson Grains. We were going to Bruce Bargain up at the top right-hand corner of the map. This is where we're going to sell the canola. Alright, so started out at 25,000. One trailer of canola is worth how much? $20,000. 19,512. So that's not bad. We've got about 5 trailer loads to sell. Why don't we skip ahead to the end of the canola selling? Hey, Mr. Kangaroo. Sorry, you're caged in. Alright, we'll check back with you in a little bit. Let's sell the rest of this canola. And fast forward a little bit, we've also sold all of the oats. This is the last trailer of oats that are going into. Now, this is Gaverson Grains down by the shop. Yeah, because we're going to go right to the shops. We got $16,000 from the oats. We now have over $100,000. Let's just get out of the sunlight so I can see that number. There we go, $130,000. So we're going to drive over to the shop. We're going to trade in this tipper, and then we've got to go and get the rest of the equipment that we're bringing down here as well. And then we're going to make some inventory changes, if you will. Let's just pull into the shop. Oh, sorry, Mr. Blue Car. I'm kind of in a hurry. I'm not really. I'm just a very bad driver. All right, let's put the trailer into the little spot right here. We'll pull the tractor ahead just a little bit. We don't want to sell that just yet. There we go. And into the shop, we're going to sell the trailer. Goodbye, trailer. All right. 13 grand for the trailer. We're at 146. Now we just have to drive all the way back to the farm. Bring back the cedar. And I think that was it. I think it's just the cedar. Yeah, just the cedar. Let's go back and get the cedar. Here we are arriving with the cedar. I like saying cedar. Cedar, cedar. All right. Let's put the cedar. Can we unload it here? We weren't unable to unload it at the farm because it said there was not enough room. And there's only like 400 liters of fertilizer in there and 500 liters of seed. But it won't let us unload it. I don't get it. Oh well. Either way, it's just a little bit of seed. Let's just put it here. Goodbye, John Deere Cedar. You've served us well. Let's have a moment of silence for the John Deere Cedar, shall we? All right, gone. All right, so there's another $3,000 for the cedar. Let's go over to the shop menu, and we'll make some purchases. So we're going to start with the cedar. We need a cedar. Cedar, pumpkin eater. All right, cedars. We need something wider than 6 meters. What about this Pronto, this Lemkin? I like the Lemkin. Maybe it's just the blue, but it's very eye-catching. The blue with the red rims and the red lid. I like it. We're going to buy it. All right, Lemkin, coming home with me. Let's see here. I should have actually checked to see if our tractor could pull it first. That's my bad. All right, let's go have a look. Let's go have a look at the tractor here. Let's hook the tractor up to the Lemkin cedar, and we'll see just what happens. We may or may not. I think I already upgraded the engine on the tractor a couple episodes ago, so I don't think we can do that again. We may have to, through poor planning on my part, sell this tractor and get another one. Something with a little more power, just a little more. What are we looking at here? 110, 150. And then what was our tractor? I don't think this is going to do. We're going to need a cultivator as well. Let's check this out. I like this one. I like the bright colors of the Amazon, the Amazonian cultivator, the big green machine. I like it. I don't think we can afford anything else. I don't want something small. Tractor's not powerful enough to pull these ones, although I would like that big yellow one. The big yellow cultivator. You know what? Let's get rid of this tractor. Let's unhook the tractor and we'll sell it right here, right now. And then we'll see where we stand. As I said before, we're going to have to go to the bank and get some money anyway. Yeah, I like that cedar. Okay. All right. Unhooked. Let's sell the tractor. Let's just do it. I'm an impulse seller, an impulse buyer. If it's shiny and beeps, I need it. Goodbye, tractor. Moment of silence for the tractor. All right. See you later. Thank you, Fent favorite. You certainly were a favorite of mine. All right. Let's go look at more tractors. Let's go see what's going on here. What are we doing? Subsoilers. Why am I looking at subsoilers? Do we need a subsoiler? I don't think we do. Subsoiler. Nope. I don't think we need a... No. We don't need a subsoiler. We do need a cultivator. So why don't we go back and buy that cultivator real quick. The Amaze one featured on the front section. Let's see here. Well, we need a tractor first. We should probably buy a tractor first so that it can pull the cultivator. Can we afford a large tractor? We got $94,000. Do we need a large tractor? I think we do need a large tractor. Choices, so many choices. Let's see. This is $294,403. This one is $221,303. I think we can go with the Amaze one cultivator. We just need a tractor with enough horsepower. So 294 horsepower, 303 foot-pounds of torque. And let's see. I think we can go with this Case Magnum series right here for $321,000. We are going to have to take out a hefty bank loan. We're just going to max it right out. The bank is going to be really pleased with our interest payments every day, but that'll only be for a short time because we'll look at paying this off really quickly. Oh, this hurts just going up. It hurts. Look at all that money. We are heavily in debt. Hopefully things work out, because if they don't, then we're up the creek. All right, so now we got enough money. We have $534,000. Let's go buy a tractor, shall we? Or cultivator first. Let's go buy the cultivator. $68,000. You're coming home with me, cultivator. I like it. Senius. 8003 2TX Super. The Super Cultivator. All right, Mr. Tractor, where'd you go? That Case Tractor, there we go. The Case Magnum series for $321,000. Please wrap it up. We're going to take this bad boy home with us. Yep, this one. All right. Now, do we want the extra engine right now, or can we do that later? Why don't we just buy the tractor as is now, and if we need to upgrade the motor, we can do that back at the farm later on. So if we find that the tractor is moving too slow with the cultivator on it, we can always upgrade the engine later on with our tools in our toolbox outside that little shed where we used to store the old tractor. All right, now we need a tipper. We need something that can hold a lot of crops. Anything more than 14,000 is a step up. I'm guessing we can get this Joskins Transpace 8,000 with a 35,000 liter capacity. That leaves us with $110,000. And we're going to need a small tractor now with a front loading attachment. We should have actually kept that Fendt favorite. There it is right there, laughing at me. Stop laughing, tractor. Wasn't my fault. We needed something newer anyway. Let's go with this Valtra tractor. We just need something to take care of the chickens, move some straw bales around, so it's not really going to be used that much, but it'll be good to have something brand new. All right, we got the front loading attachment. We are set to go. Did we buy that tractor? No, I don't think we did. We did not. All right, we'll get it in just a second. There's our stuff. Seeder, cultivator, new tractor, and new tipper. There we go. Perfection. We are stepping up our game in the farming business here on Ninghan Farms. Let's see. Yes, we need to buy that tractor. So we've got enough. We've got $110,000. This one is only $65,000, and it's more than what it'll do just fine. We're really just going to be using it to tend to the animals when we get more animals. Right now it's just chickens, but in the near future, pigs and cows and possibly sheep. So there is our new Valtra tractor with front end loading attachment. All right. Now all we have to do is get this stuff back to the farm, so let's do that. All right, everything's back at the farm. Look at how pretty it looks sitting here on our property. All right, let's take the Valtra A104 over to the chickens, and we'll park him over there. We'll attach the universal bucket, clean up the chickens a little bit. And then, oh, this tractor's got some legs. All right, good stuff. Nice little powerful tractor. Let's just attach you really quickly. We'll pick up this grain, this wheat that's left on the ground here by the chickens. There we go, and we've got some wheat in the bucket. Let's just dump that back into the feeding trough really quickly. There we go. You ever notice that the game says this action cannot be performed here and then eventually just gives up because it knows you're not going to give up and takes the wheat anyway? There we go. Actually, there's still wheat in the bucket. It didn't take it at all. Interesting. It gave the illusion of emptying the bucket. All right. What's next? Oh, yes, I remember. We need to cultivate. Before we can reseed fields number 14 and 16, we need to cultivate. That's the only drawback with this Lemkin seeder, despite being a wide wingspan and very colorful and very attractive looking. It's not a seedivator. It is not direct drill. So we need to cultivate the land first before we can reseed. So that's what we're going to do right now. It's not going to take very long. This cultivator is fairly wide. It's got an 8-meter span. And then we'll be able to reseed. So just hang tight while we cultivate this land. And then we'll get to the seeding portion of the episode. All right. I love the colors. I love the contrast between the orange and the green. Fits nicely with my bright red tractor. All right. Let's get to cultivating, shall we? And here is the last little strip of cultivating being done on field number 16. So we've done 14, and now we've just finished 16. So now both fields are fully cultivated and ready to be seeded. There we go. This is going to be a very profitable field for us. I think we're going to plant soybeans in this field because there's going to be quite a few. So what we're going to do is we'll go one harvest without fertilizing because we don't actually have a fertilizer spreader. So I'm hoping that the cultivating of the land will provide us with the first level of fertilization. You always get 30% more crops when you cultivate or plow, even before you add the first layer of fertilizer, so that's good. All right, let's grab the seeder, and then we'll test this baby out. All right, very happy with our choice of seeders. Very brightly colored. Alright, open cover. Cover's not opening. Do I have to unfold the cedar first? Let's try that. I think I do. Ooh, look at the arms on that thing. Alright, ridge markers, that's what they're called. Look at the ridge markers on that thing. Alright, let's fill this up. Now I think that there's a container of seed hidden inside that shed. When we unloaded the last cedar, it went in there. I think we just used it up. There we go. And now we can take the rest of the seed out of the tank. And we can fill up the Lemkin cedar. This holds a lot of seed. And from what I understand, it has a low output capacity. So you're not going to use a lot of seed for the same area as you would anywhere else. Alright, so we have, 5,000 liters of seed in the cedar. Let's fold this bad boy up so we can get it out of the gate. And here we go. We are going to reseed number 14. And I'm not quite sure what we're going to put there yet. So we've got the... Oh, they're ready to... They're growing, okay. So we've still got wheat and barley in those fields. One for the chickens and one just for kicks. What are we going to plant here now? I'm really excited to use this brightly colored cedar. It's very nice. Matches the decor of my farm equipment. Alright, unfold. Ridge markers come out. And what are we going to do here? We're not going to plant wheat. Let's see. What shall we choose? Oats, canola, soybeans. I think we'll stick with canola. So we have an oat field, we have a wheat field. Now we're going to have a canola field, and then we'll do soybeans in field number 16. Alright, sounds good to me. And here is the end of the seeding process for field number 14, and you can see here we've used less than 10% of the capacity of this particular cedar. That is fantastical. With one fill of the cedar, we should be able to do all 4 fields just by looking at this. We're at 91% capacity right now, so 9% of the seed of this cedar went to this field here. So let's fold this up. We'll drive on over to field number 16, and then we'll start seeding there as well. But this time, we're going to plant soybeans, the money maker. All right, so we're going to make a lot of money from this field because, well, maybe not a lot because we have no means to fertilize it yet. But after the first harvest, we will be able to purchase a fertilizer sprayer or spreader. So let's get to it, and we will seed this field with soybeans, and then maybe we'll pull some odd jobs. Who knows? In the meantime, the seeder that I want to buy, the fertilizer spreader, is only $20,000. But I don't want to leave us with only $4,000 in the bank right now, so we're going to hold off on the fertilizer spreader just at the moment, and then we'll purchase that later on. And here is the end of the seeding process on field number 16. Now check this out. We have more than half the seed left over. So this seeder is fantastic and will allow us to do all 4 fields at the same time on one fill. Or not at the same time. All 4 fields on the same fill. We should be able to reseed no problem. I like this choice of seeders. Oh, missed the spot. That's okay. Alright, that is going to wrap up this episode, folks. We're going to park the cedar back into the shed. And maybe we're going to stockpile some eggs. Who knows? But for now, that is going to wrap things up. Thanks for tuning in, folks. You've watched Ninghan Farms on JCTV. This was Farming Simulator 19. Ninghan Farms, episode number 8. I'll throw some links up at the end of the video. You can go back and watch the rest of the first episodes, 1 through 7, if you've missed those. Don't forget, folks, click that subscribe button for me in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed what you viewed, and then ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. You don't want to miss anything. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Have a fantastic rest of your day. This tractor is not going to fit in there. For now, this is JCTV saying, see you later.